All right, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, it's good morning. 5:40 a.m. here in the wonderful state of Pennsylvania as I record this, and this isn't going to be a live video or anything like that. But I want to do an update on the X3 bar because I got some of the newer attachments for it, including the performance bands as well as the squat belt. So as we can see, the squat belt here has these little hands, arms, whatever you want to call them, to grab the bar. The performance bands are actually designed to be thinner so that way you could double them up to get different levels of resistance without having to just go up a band. I have all those laid out, and we're going to do the full X3 workout. Please watch my first review to get a full synopsis of the base X3 bar and bands, but I want to record this and show you guys like the updated way that I would do this workout now with these performance bands and the squat belt. And since I'm doing the full X3 workout, both workouts at once, because it's a little bit of like a deload for me, I use this on weeks that I take off from the gym just to kind of get a little bit of an easier workout in that I probably won't be as sore from. We're going to start off with the deadlift, and then I'll probably do the chest press and the rest of the workout kind of as I see fit. So this is obviously the lightest band. All right, and then if you compare this to the normal one, you see there's actually a little bit of a difference. Like I said, these bands are designed to actually be paired up with other bands. So I actually really like this set. Unfortunately, these other bands haven't really got much attention. I don't really use the Elite band that much because it's freaking brutal. But like I said, I figured that I would just shoot this update to show everybody kind of how the performance bands work. And honestly, if you have the X3 bar, I would actually recommend you get them. So now maybe one thing I could elucidate on a little bit further is when you go to do the chest press. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I just finished the deadlift. But when you go to do the chest press to get the bands and everything onto your back, the way that I do this is typically kind of get it all lined up, grab it with two fingers, make sure the bands are all kind of squared up to set it on your back. All right. It'll be somewhat in order, but then you're good to go. So right now I have the second to lightest band, the light gray band, and the black band. These are the performance bands, so they are designed to be doubled over. I have these two together for the chest press. So without further ado, let's see how many we got. All right, so the squat belt is a little awkward to get on, but I find that it does provide a killer quad pump, and it really hits the quads a lot more than the glutes when you do the regular split squat. Once again, look back to my first review I did on the X3 bar, and you'll see kind of how the split squat's done. I find that once again with this belt, it definitely makes it a lot easier to target the quads, and I think you get a lot more of a burn in the quads. So it goes on obviously around the waist. I always mess this up, but we'll see if we get it this time. The hands have to go between your legs because you're going to grab the bar with your little hands on the belt. Make sure it's nice and tight. And as you can see, these hands grab the bar here. So I normally do this with a heavier band, but I wanted to try this band to see what my volume looks like and how the split squat goes. So in order to get this thing racked over, it's also nice because you can double the band over to get more tension on your quad at all times rather than having it be a little bit higher up. So this kind of forces all the tension down. You step over the bar, get down in a position, put the hands on the bar. It's a little bit awkward to set up, but once it's set up, it's actually pretty nice. So, make sure we put this into position, and go. So right now both my quads and glutes are burning. I'm still kind of getting used to using this. The belt, that is. So apologies if it looks a little goofy. All right, and next we're going to do the bent row. I have the lightest white band. Yeah, you can't really see that. The lightest white band and the light gray band. Once again, both doubled over underneath the platform. And because these are the performance bands, one more time, we can use both of these at once. The heavier gray band is just a little bit heavier for me. I just don't find that I get as good of like a back pump when I do it, so we're gonna do it this way. So you come over here. I always use an underhand grip. You can use an overhand grip. I just think that using an underhand grip gives you a better reach. So, like this. Alright, my first review, I did a tricep extension the way they used to have you do it, but I used a shorter band. When you're here with the X3 bar, there's literally nothing, and like, even right here, it's not difficult at all. So we're going to do basically almost like a skull crusher style tricep extension. So when you do this, you want to make sure you're using a lot more elbow movement than chest. So this is the way they want you to do the tricep extension. So I just did the tricep extension with the darker gray band, and now we're going to do everybody's favorite curls for the girls with the same band. Set down right here. So I didn't really explain it a little bit earlier, but once again, if you watch the first review video and anything about X3 bar, every exercise is technically fatigue. It's just one set. You can't do it anymore. One more time, if you watched my first review, I did this next exercise, the short press with the wide bar. This is the wide bar. It is a little bit more comfortable, for some exercising like the chest press, or chest and wall, shoulder press. It may be more comfortable for you to use a longer bar, not a requirement. I don't remember exactly how much it was. But we're going to do the shoulder press with the longer bar. So let's get dancing over. Stand on the platform. Up. So as with the light gray band, just once over, no double band or anything like that. And we're going to finish this workout off. With the calf raise. So with the calf raise, the band is doubled over, much like you're going to go do a deadlift. Except for you probably don't want that much weight on your calves unless you got like superhuman calves. I have genetically good calves, but not that good. Alright, so much like I laid out in the first review, I do not believe this is going to get you 3 times the gains. I don't believe you're going to look like Ronnie Coleman tomorrow if you buy an X3 bar. I don't believe all the claims that are made by Dr. Jaquish, no disrespect or anything like that. But I think it's pretty obvious, especially after speaking to people like Milo Wolf, that the lengthened position should have the most tension on it. That's going to produce greater gains. My understanding is that that's when the greatest stimulus is placed upon the muscle. But to caveat that, some training is better than no training. If you are, in short time, or you don't have tons of money to go to a gym or something like that, maybe buy an X3 bar to keep around your house to do a quick 10-20 minute workout, which is about what this took me between doing all these videos. Maybe it's good to have that around the house just so that way you're still getting some kind of activity in. All movement is good movement. So is it going to give you superior phenomenal gains? Probably not, but is it better than absolutely nothing? Yes, absolutely. So for me, if I had to do it over again, I would absolutely buy the X3 bar again. Do you have to buy all the attachments like I have? No, but I do think it makes the workout a little bit more enjoyable, and I just kind of like having all the equipment at my house so I can still get a killer workout in if I'm short on time or anything like that. So I give the X3 bar a thumbs up, even with all the equipment. Yeah, I'd still buy it. So I'll put a link for that below. I'm not sponsored by them. I know I got the tank top on, and I do have the X3 bar. I'm not getting paid to do this. I just think people should have access to this kind of information and an honest review, so that way they can make the decision if they want to buy the X3 bar or not. Once again, I would recommend people buy it just to have something around the house. But, if you think you just like lifting traditionally more, then go do that. I mean, I still do it, and I'm still going to do it. Anybody who knows me knows I love deadlifting conventionally, bench press, squat, all that good stuff. But, we shouldn't avoid any potential tools that can help us maintain an active lifestyle. So make sure you hit that like button, share this with people if they're curious about the X3 bar, and check out all my podcasts if you like libertarian, geopolitical, health and fitness related stuff. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for checking it out.